Hey everyone, welcome to School Dropout's Advice. Today we are talking about a couple of key moments which happened or did not happen. If you need subtitles, please click on the CC button right here. Usually it takes up to 2 hours after uploading the video for them to appear. We will talk about the ARKX, the stock picks she chose with couple of surprising picks, and then we will talk about EHang. Let's start right away. Let us talk about the breakdown first. Surprisingly, we see only 5.6% of suborbital aerospace stocks like Ehang, Joby, Aviation, Archer, Dragonfly, DJI, and so many others. I'm actually stunned that category 2 only gets 5.6%, and the majority of her holdings are aerospace beneficiaries. I would have expected a distribution of a 30% in category 1, 30% in category 2, and each 20% in category 3 and 4. Let me later show you which stocks she picked, and you might understand why I think her stock picks had not so much to do with the field this ETF stands for. I thought this ETF would be heavily invested in disruptive companies, but the most companies she picked were big players, as you can see on the market capitalization. 31.9% for companies with over 100 billion market cap, and 38.3% for companies between 10 to 100 billions market cap. So in total 70.2% in quite large companies, which are not so disruptive as we would like to. One thing we noticed that the fund is not very large. I can maybe estimate that the total fund is holding only around 4 million, which is, to my surprise, not very large. In the third position, we see Kratos Defense and Security. I would have expected Maxa to get this position. I didn't think that Cathie Woods would prefer defense and military connected stocks in this position. Boeing, Airbus, Garmin, and Virgin Galactic were a very sure pick, and Nvidia as well, but I would have expected them to be higher on the list. I'm also surprised that Deere and Co is on the list, focusing more on agriculture machinery. Then we see Amazon and Google on the list. We also find Alibaba and Tencent and JD.com. This companies is more related to the internet and e-commerce. We have a couple of semiconductors and chips companies like Xilinx Inc., Taiwan Semiconductors, and of course Nvidia. We find Archer on position 38 and AeroVironment on 24. AeroVironment, Kratos, L3Harris are defense stocks with ties to the military. Overall, I think that this ETF is quite defensive in the stock picks. We also see Netflix and Workhorse in this ETF. I know that Workhorse is also working on drones, but their drones are behind many other companies. Overall, I feel that the drone industry missed out on this ETF. Archer's small investment of $30,046.80 is not really a big position with just 0.74% in her overall ETF. Anyways, the ETF is smaller than I expected, and the stock picks were not in my favor and did not benefit my portfolio. It also leaves me with more questions than answers. So let us move on to some better news about EHang. Once again, one of my loyal viewers, Thomas T, leads us to another exciting news. We have an article about Hong Kong Airlines that aims to transport passengers for $25 using drones. The article did not directly mention EHang, but EHang would be a hot candidate since EHang was in Hong Kong for a demonstration last year. We also see an EHang picture in the article of the EH216, so we have to wait for confirmation. The seaplane Hong Kong wants to offer drone flights for little as $25 for the surrounding area. The flight would have saved a lot of time, and of course it helps to protect the environment when fewer taxis with fossil fueled cars are on the road. A trial will take place later on this year, with the drones occupied by trained pilots for a little while as a safety precaution, with the end goal to have 0 pilots on board to save money to get to the $25 ticket goal. Reading this, I think most of my viewers can narrow down the candidate. When we read 0 pilots, this means a drone which can fly autonomous. And when we read that they will start their trial at the end of the year, we know that this will be EHang. There's no autonomous flying passenger drone that is on the market flying other than EHang. If I'm wrong here, please correct me. Let's have a look at the radius of EHang. From the seaport, EHang can cover Hong Kong and the surrounding. We have over 35 km of range, so flying back and forth would be not a problem. But I can imagine that it will not be so easy to land in the city, since they still need to build the heliports. Let's have a quick comparison of how much it will cost us with an Uber to get there. 107 Hong Kong dollars, which equals around 14 US dollars. The $25 doesn't sound so unattractive when you can fly over Hong Kong and have another view over Hong Kong, plus saving you time. If they are really able to offer a price that is close to 2 to 3 times the cost of Uber, I think there will be a lot of potential customers. In the end, also let us have some words about the EHang stock. We see a big, massive rebound of nearly 9.5% just in a day. We see that we are trading at the levels of around January, and we can agree, despite the Wolfpack accusation, that EHang has better news and partnerships now. We are still waiting for the Q4 report, which I hope will be released in the next couple of days. If you like my EHang video and stock update, then please subscribe to my channel. We have many exciting stocks updates about EHang and other exciting stocks and investment opportunities. Anyways, for legal reasons, I have to say I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Do your own due diligence and remember that your money is your responsibility. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel where I update you about exciting stock news and investment opportunities. Thank you so much and see you hopefully in the next video. Thank you, bye!